Check one, two. I'm gonna get right, right straight to it, right? You know, as I'm watching all the stories, the current events, you know, and I see Eric Adams, the black Democrat, ex-cop mayor of New York. Today he comes out, gives this little speech talking about how illegal immigration is going to is destroying the city. It's not going to, but it's destroying New York City. And if so goes New York, so goes the rest of the country, right? So immigration is destroying New York City, and they're in a $12 billion deficit, and the government won't give them 12 billion to cover it or give them any funds, right? Same thing, Texas, California, Chicago, you name it, right? Baltimore. I'm hearing things from all over Baltimore, all over the country. And just watching like this whole thing unfold and get worse and worse and worse by the day, right? But it looks fine. Like on the surface, right? Everything looks fine, which tells you something, right? When this shit crack, it's gonna crack overnight. Like you're gonna wake up and turn on the news, and then boom. You know what I mean? Like that's it. You know what I mean? You're gonna start saying shit that you didn't think was possible. You know what I mean? Like black people suffer from normalcy bias. They think everything is in the past or it's over there or it's a long way away. People in general, particularly the Negro, right? They suffer from normalcy bias. They think because they haven't seen something happen, it won't happen. Like sometimes I'm thankful for the tragedies in my life because the tragedies in my life, you know, like people doing like foul shit and living, like growing up pretty much poor. It taught me as an old man. It taught me that never say never, right? When you look at the people around you, never say what they won't do. Never think, oh, that'll never happen. They won't do that. They're not capable of that. You're a fool. That's what like going through a lot of tragedies growing up in life taught me. Losing my pops at a young age, suicide, um, getting abandoned by my mother, um, watching all my friends get killed in the drug war, from my family, right? Fucking up a lot, just fucking up, making a lot of mistakes, losing my kid, not being there for my kids and losing my sons, right? And just watching my whole family just kind of fall apart. And, the mental illness and all this shit, watching just the toll it all took, right? And so, but what it taught me was that never say never, like expect the unexpected. They say what the Joker say, what don't kill you just make you crazier. I love Batman. That was an awesome movie. If you haven't watched Batman: The Dark Knight, I highly recommend with Heath Ledger and Christian Bale that you go watch that movie. It's almost prophetic, right? His performance in there, right? And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And that's true. And you learn shit. You learn to never say never. Never say what won't happen. Expect the unexpected, right? That's one thing I learned. Expect the unexpected. Always, right? And at least, you'll have a fucking chance. You have a fighting chance. You can get ahead of the curve. You can be a little proactive. Expect it to be worse than you think. And then if it's not that bad, well, okay, cool. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to be that bad, right? Now, but anyway, but And so when I saw Eric Adams saying this shit, I'm like, dude, you late, like most Negroes. You late on that whole city's being destroyed shit. The city's already been is destroyed. Eric Adams, you just live in a glass. You just live in a what's that? What they say? You just live in a bubble. Eric Adams. So for you, everything's pretty much cool. Like, what I mean? You suffer from normalcy bias. The city's already destroyed. Families already destroyed, right? This shit going downhill fast and it's on fire. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King said something. He said, 70 years ago, he said, I fear I'm integrating my people into a burning house, right? I guess that's what Eric Adams is talking about. He said the cities, right, are being destroyed. New York City is being destroyed. The city is being destroyed by illegal immigration. Eric Adams, more than just illegal immigration, has destroyed New York City. Eric Adams, are you fucking insane, Negro? Is your bubble, you know, impenetrable, right? Martin Luther King told you, Negroes, right? You were being integrated into a house that was going to burn the fuck down. And now is that time. See, Dr. King, he fucked up, but he tried to redeem himself. But it was too late. Karma came for him, you see. He fucked up, but then he tried to redeem himself. And now, what do? They take all of that bullshit that he was spewing before they killed him, right? And they put a pin in it and say, well, that's what King said. We're gonna be integrated. You're gonna hold hands. Everybody gonna be the same. Equality, justice. Okay, boom. Let's move on. That's not what he said before he died. He recanted on that shit. You see. But they tried to kill him and put a pin in it because he was asking for reparations, and he said that integration was going to fail and black people was going to be caught in a burning house. Here's the welcome to the burning house of Dr. King. When I look at my life, that's what I think about. When I look at the people I work with, the white people that insult me on my job and try to bully me and different shit, and Hispanics and the Asians and different people, right, try to oppress me and shit and disrespect me. I realized, the burning house that Dr. King was talking about. When I look at my family and my life, I understand the burning house that he was talking about now. You see, it rings clearly in my mind. Dr. King had to talk to his spirit because physically he not here with us, right? We all got to make that transition one day, right? But it's just the way that you do it. Try not to do it as a hypocrite and a liar, right? And condemn your soul as a fucking insane maniac, right? Sociopath, hypocrite, and liar, and bug out in America, right? Let's get to it, right? See, let's just take America leads to Bussy, right? Let's just get to it. America leads to Bussy, right? This is Billy Porter. This is a man with all this makeup on and a dress, right? Very celebrated on all the shows and all this stuff. Black man putting on dresses, right? Running around with dresses on. Everybody love him, right? Do the Dougie. Everybody love me. Everybody love me, right? They love you when you putting on dresses. YouTube won't strike your channel if you put on a dress, right? And makeup and kiss men. Just saying.